伸出双手就能触摸眼前松软的毛发，是你只保存在深箱里的秘密。白色广场，橘色夕阳，缓慢的日常像漩涡，一圈一圈地旋转，就像是谁看腻了一样，打乱了缓慢的脚步，你掉进我的世界里，以为早就习惯，默默地守在眼旁，抬头望向满天积云，散开成晴空万里，但这样都还比不过那天你看见你望向我惊讶的表情。不管在今后会有什么未来在等待，我都会守护有你存在的风景，凝视着视线正前方你的背影。
Hello and welcome to another Let's Play by me, the GamerWolfSix of Nekojishi. Before we start, if you're interested in playing this game, you can go to Steam where you can download and get it for free. And if you want the age content, aka limited edition, you can go to their website where you can get it for free. So, with all that out of the way, also, since we're on YouTube, we're keeping standard edition because they're policies. And let's see, what happened on the last Let's Play? Oh yeah, we went out with Leopard Tiger. No wait, that's Leopard Tiger. What is his name? Clouded Leopard, yes. So, at the end of the last Let's Play, we were going, who do we hang out with? We're gonna hang out with Tiger, because I feel like we've been neglecting him. Starting off to a good start, but hey, not going to be doing this intro about 5 times before I'm satisfied. So, all that out of the way, and tripping over my own tongue, let's start. Alright then, Tiger, let's go. What? Why him, Lao? You haven't even gone with me. Well, I don't really like shopping to begin with. There's nothing I want to buy, and it's just gonna tire me out. Sorry. You won't know until you try. Leave the old man alone and let's go out. What a sore loser. Say that again. Alright, Lao. Have a great day with yourself. Senpai trudges over to sit in a corner of the room in a fit of PK? Now I haven't seen that word before. Grumpily poking at his phone. I feel kind of bad for making him feel like that, but I'd really rather hang out with Tiger. I'll think of a way to make it up to him later. Anyway, Tiger, what kind of appliance store are you thinking about? Some store with plenty of devices. Amazing things like laptops or smartphones. They're such an intricate devices. Heck. Oh well. Your computer used to amaze me. Once you got close look at your phone, I cannot begin to imagine the possibilities. It's such a convenient, wonderful device. Well, going to an appliance store wouldn't make much sense. You wouldn't even find a laptop there. Then where would one find some? I'll tell you along the way. We should get going. The department store is pretty far away from my apartment, so I catch a bus there with Tiger. There's a supermarket, a bookstore, several specialty goods stores, and a food court here. We should definitely go to the food court and get something good later. What? Oh, what's this? Is this an appliance store? He just walked in the door of the center itself. Clothes and expensive bags cover the shelves around us. There's clearly no appliances in sight. Not exactly. This is a department store. There are places which sell appliances, smartphones, laptops, and heaps of electronics. It's a handy place with everything you could need. Department store? Well, I've heard of them before. So, this is what one of them is like? I mean, they don't all look the same. Anyway, let's go to the supermarket. As we head to the supermarket, we see lots of goods and produce for sale. Tiger wanders around intrigued. These ones are quite similar to the sacrifices I receive. It's quite a display. He points toward a pile of bulk goods. But the presentation is lacking. Piling them up like this cheapens them. It's just because they're bulk packs. Doesn't make them cheap. It's not that I'm questioning the generosity of my worshippers. It just stood out to me. Tiger tilts his head and thought as he walked further through the department store. When he gets around to the electronics section, he's clearly engrossed by the devices laid out before him. Oh, are these all laptops? He begins to inspect all the different laptops and tablets. You can even see some of the newish convertible devices on the display. I guess it's one of those, laptops you might see on TV or something where it's like, this is a laptop. Oh, you pull the screen off and now it's a tablet or something. To be honest, I'm not fully up to date on computers, so I go try them out with him. Every now and then, Tiger picks up one of the laptops for a close look, leaving a copy of the laptop sitting on the table. Tiger, I wanted to ask you this before. Since you're holding the laptop right now, can you use it? Oh, using the laptop? Impossible. I can only touch the chi of the object. I can't affect the current or whatever's inside. If I had to, I could possibly use my powers to turn on the power switch. Even then, I still wouldn't be able to use it. What do you mean by powers? Well, it's possible to move objects. There isn't much precision, meaning typing would be difficult. Manipulating the smartphone is beyond me. I have no idea how to use that touchscreen thing. I'm not great with this stuff, but I sort of remember touchscreens work off static electricity, or something, I think. In that case, it makes sense he couldn't use them. So, if you can't hit the keyboard, at the very least, can you move the mouse, right? So with that, couldn't you use the computer anyway? Indeed, but since I can talk to you, asking you to do my bidding is much easier, is it not? So, you don't even want to try it yourself? The computer. To be honest, I'm more interested in using a smartphone. Alas, I cannot. As it is, it's exhausting to use my powers to just operate a computer. It's not worth the hassle. So, you won't use the computer because you get too tired? Simply put, yes. That's odd. Whenever I use the computer, I get full of energy, and if I don't use the computer, I get tired. Odd. But if you can't use them anyway... Tiger is currently comparing the differences between two tablets. If you can't use them, why are you so interested in them? It's how people communicate these days. Even you, and especially that kitten. I want to know more about them. That's true. So, does watching us use our smartphones help at all? I'm not sure. I usually can't make sense of it. Sorry, should have had more coffee. Although looking at all the technology here, I'm curious. What are the differences between each one? Well, let's see here. The try to explain the specifics to him the best I can. I'm not really enough of a techie to explain the details. I basically just end up repeating the information on the product cards. As you'd expect, it doesn't help much because he already read them. Eventually, I just explained to him that they're just machines and people communicate using software downloaded onto them. Oh, so that it's software on your phone? Alright, let me see what you have on yours. Can I refuse your request? Whatever you have to hide, it doesn't matter. After all, I've seen everything to begin with. Especially that one website, E691 or whatever. I didn't know about it before. It's just really embarrassing stuff on there, you know? If you do this to me, it'd just be like a parent checking their kid's diary. How shameful of you. What's there to be ashamed of? Well, fine. Just tell me the operating procedures of the software. Let me think for a second. If I use my phone, you'll probably be able to see some of my chat history. Maybe if I can distract him? Wait. We're in the smartphone section. There's literally dozens of phones to use here. I mentally congratulate myself for the ingenious plan. Oh, for some reason it's hard to talk and read. And go to the display model for my demonstration. Firstly, did you know smartphones generally have one or two types of operating system? Each type can run different software from the other. Let me show you. In the process of introducing them to the operating systems of various phones, I'll also walk him through some of the basic software. Though I regularly use all this stuff, all this information is new to him, who totally didn't understand how it worked until now. We ended up trying a lot of phones. Clerk noticed me and came over to introduce some projects. Since we're not here buying or anything, I have to decline their help, and even though Tiger wants to stay, he probably understands I can't talk to him with the clerk watching us. For me, it's a good opportunity to change the subject. With relief, we head to the appliance section. Thank God I don't have to explain anymore. Fortunately, Tiger also stops talking about phones for now and focuses on all the appliances around him. You can tell he enjoys just looking around here. He ends up asking me what each one was for when he didn't reckon. Heck, how am I not being able to read? It's like I read and all of a sudden words are like, I have to read one at a time, like I'm in grade school, like lower grade, elementary. Breathe and start over. Heck. He ends up asking me what each one was for when he didn't recognize them. I end up having to explain kettles, heaters, even air multiplier fans, which is I guess that's one of those Dyson thingies. Luckily, I already know enough about all this stuff. What is this cylinder-shaped container for? It's called a water boiler. It heats up and boils water. Once the water boils, it turns off. What's this? It appears to have a lot of lights. That's a heater. The lights produce heat when turned on. It's able to keep room warm, even when it's cold outside. It's useful in winter, but I can't afford the electricity to run one. Huh, really? But why use light? Wouldn't using resistors be better? I don't know. I agree. It sounds very useful. With this you wouldn't catch a cold, would you, Lao? No need to worry about me. I have enough clothes to keep me warm. God, that reminds me of like a lamp I had, which was just an ordinary desk lamp, but when you turned it on, it quickly got super hot, and it could warm pretty well. Like, you wouldn't want to touch the bulb at all, or like the top or half of it, because it was scalding. Probably not safe. I understand. What's a strange circle for? It is, well, it's called an air multiplier fan. I don't really understand how it works. A fan? What principle lets it produce wind without blades? I don't quite know. It pushes the wind inside the ring to produce wind, I think. They don't need to be round either. See, this one's a rectangle. Honestly, I don't think it's much better than a normal fan. How amazing. How about this one? Honestly, I thought he'd be more surprised to find out as a fan. It's an induction cooktop. It's cute. A cooktop? So you're telling me you can cook with this? I know it looks really different from a stove, but yes, you can cook with it. It's powered by electricity, so you don't need to fuel it, and it can be much smaller. See, if you put it on top on one of the circles, it heats up. He moves around and looks at the induction cooker from a variety of angles, clearly intrigued by it. Say, could you make stir fry on this? This one's probably not big enough. You could boil some food though. Really, I don't know if you could stir fry or not. It's not like I've used one before. Maybe it might be possible? So, if we're only able to cook boiled food, why would you use a gas stove? Because gas ones are inconvenient to use. For example, I don't have a kitchen in my apartment, but I can make hot pots at home from a stove as long as the meat and vegetables are prepared. Therefore, it's more convenient. Have a hot pot at home? Man, I want to see what a hot pot tastes like. Like, it looks pretty good, but usually when you type in food on Google, it's like, oh shit, this is good. Like Cook Serve Delicious good or Final Fantasy 15 good. Too bad they don't show you food in Yakuza 0. He nods his head in agreement. Let's buy one. It's way too expensive. Really? Let me take a look. It's quite acceptable. It's far cheaper than all of those smartphones. Of course it would be. But phones are much smaller. It doesn't work like that. Heaps of small things cost more than large products because they're harder to make. I mean, not everything is like that, but you get the idea. I don't want to buy one anyway. Do you not enjoy hot pots, Lau? That's all I mean. Wait, it doesn't even matter to you. Even if I made a hot pot, you couldn't eat it. No matter what you present to me as a sacrifice, I could eat it. I never had a hot pot before. That doesn't mean I need to cook one for you. Wait, why do you even want one if you've never had one before? Your family used to have it for dinner. I've been eager to taste one for myself for some time. So you saw it back at home? I guess that makes sense. But why not eat it back when we had it for dinner? If it's not provided as an offering to me, I can't eat it. God shouldn't steal food from humans. Now should they? I mean, it's not like anyone would notice you eating the chi. It's not the issue. There's no way God could consume food that hasn't been provided to him as an offering. Otherwise, he would be no better than beggars. Sorry. I didn't mean it like that. I know, Lau. I'm not mad. I just believe you need to have more respect for the gods. Be sure to never say that to another god, okay? Yes, I will keep that in mind. I'm very sorry. Glad to hear. Since you're such a good boy, how about you buy me an induction cooktop for me as an apology? Well, I can't. My budget is tight as it is this month. It's fine. I was just kidding. Now, what's next? Tiger stopped scolding on me. Scolding on me? He moves on to the next appliance. I said something I shouldn't have. I messed up. Even though I don't understand everything about how gods consume food, what I said was totally brainless. I'm a child from the Chitong family. How could I not know basic respect for him? Feeling guilty, I knocked through other appliances with him. I need to make it up to him sometime. Eventually, we see all the products on the first floor and head to the second floor, where I have a chance to get some groceries. Surprising to see so many snacks here. I don't recognize any of these. Indeed, since snacks are usually presented to gods as sacrifice. Are usually or unusually? Usually. Okay. I'll get you what you want. Any that interest you? I don't really want any myself, but this is a good chance to get him something as an apology. Senpai's back at home to help me eat the stuff anyway. If that's the case, I'm not familiar with most of these. I want this one. Oh, this one. And that. Isn't that a bit much? It's okay if you don't wish to purchase so many Lao. I just want to taste them after all. I'm trying to apologize to him. Even if it cuts into my budget, I should get what he wants. I take each snack he points at, place them into my basket, just for him to go around asking for more. Lao, is this a pancake? Oh, look at these egg rolls. Hey Lao, they've got free samples of beef jerky here. Without protest, I put everything he wants into the basket. I mean, free samples, you can offer them to him, They're free. You even have pudding here? Oh look, frozen steamed buns. So these are chicken nuggets? I decided not to get the frozen buns and grab the pudding instead. Even if Tiger wants them, we don't have a microwave. Wait, you microwave buns? This way. Hey, look, they have fried chicken. This place has food cooked and prepared for lunches. It's pretty normal for them to have chicken. The prepared food is in supermarkets isn't that good anyway. Really? What a pity. He seems disappointed. I'd prefer to eat downstairs in the food court anyway. That, and I've already spent loads of money on snacks. How about we get fried chicken for dinner? Okay. I want a big chicken bucket with chicken on the side. And chicken pop. Anyways, and I just agreed to eat out for dinner. Here goes my budget this week. Afterwards, we have dinner in the food court before heading home. Can't believe how much money I spent today. Senpai is surprised when I asked him to help with the snacks I got Tiger. You want me to eat this? No way, that's gross. Huh? Why? It's no different to you. You said it yourself. Even with the cheese gone, it doesn't matter to normal people. I'm not a normal person. I'm also a god. For me, eating food consumed by another god is like eating something covered in someone else's saliva. No way. Saliva? How rude of you. Regardless, I'm not eating that. If I wanted to eat something I have chewed, you wouldn't do that, right? Indeed. I remember now. Back in the cafeteria, Tiger and Leopard refused to share food as well. So, if that's the case, crap. Assumed Senpai would help me out. Otherwise, I wouldn't have let Tiger get so much. What do I do now? Well, I have to live on these snacks until I finish them? You could always bring them to school, to share with other people. Well, it's a bit early, but, we spent the day with Tiger, and that was the end of that day. It's a new day in game. I guess I should say that again, because for some reason, when I yawn, I can recognize my words, but other people cannot to understand them at all. Even when I'm talking decently, I feel. Yeah. So anyways, that's going to be the end of this Let's Play. of us going clouded leopard route. You know, so we can get 3 kitties so we could get the prologue. No, wait. Or the thing that goes after. What is that? Prologue's before. I don't know what it's called. It's the thing that goes after. So anyways, that's going to be the end of this Let's Play. Please comment, because I like comments. Some you like, dislike, tips, tricks, otherwise. If you like my YouTube and like to see it grow, then please like, subscribe, and check out other videos to help it grow. And please remember to spay and or neuter your animals to help control the pet population. And until next time, let's play by me, GamerWolfSix of Nekojishi. See ya.